My name is Mary Ogunbunmi, and before giving my life to God, my financial life was ruined. I had graduated from my degree and I was trying to find a job, applying, and I wasn't getting anywhere. I got a small-time job in the supermarket. I would have some money one week and next week I wouldn't have enough money. Sometimes I even had to walk from the bus stop from my house to the bus stop, even walking part of the way to get to this job in the supermarket, and then walk part of the way back because I didn't have enough money for the whole journey. Money would come my way and then it would leave me quickly having received it. So my financial life was not good at all. I was borrowing money from my family, from my friends. I never had enough money to buy what I want. I would look in the shops and see things that I wanted to buy, but I wasn't able to buy it because I couldn't afford it. I just could not afford to buy the things that I wanted. And even sometimes I would have to buy basic food. In the supermarket, I couldn't buy the expensive products. I didn't have enough money to buy what I wanted to buy. I would have to buy, the store-owned brands and just survive, basically. Survive on what I had at the time, survive on my family, and just continue borrowing. And it was very depressing, a very sad time. Having graduated, I thought that, that I'll be able to get the job that I wanted, but it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that at all. I started attending the Monday services and hearing about tithe. And initially I started to give my tithe, which I thought was proper, giving my all, but in fact it wasn't. I was given the tithe of my net and not given of the gross. So as I was giving my tithe, I still wasn't seeing a change in my financial life. I was applying for jobs, but I would get through to the first interview, maybe even the second interview, but I would never get the job. It wasn't until one service that I actually heard that you have to give the tithe of the gross, meaning tithe before tax and national insurance. So giving the tithe of your whole salary. Once I heard this and learned how to give my tithe of the gross and not the net, that's when God really started to show himself strong in my financial life. I was able to get a job in marketing. I wanted to get into advertising research, and this job in marketing and market research was a step forward. So as I was giving my tithe, God showed himself strong. I was able to also acquire, around a year later, I used my faith determining that I wanted to work in a global advertising company, which God blessed me with. I went through lots of interviews and tests and I was shortlisted and I got the position in the job, which I really thank God for. It's a job that I would call almost my dream job at the moment. And recently, in the company that I'm in, we usually get a bonus at the end of the year, December, and in March. And in this month of March, I spoke to my director and she said that all salaries were to be frozen in 2009, which meant minimal pay no pay rises, minimal promotions, and that everyone's salary would basically be the same for the whole of 2009. But as a faithful tither and coming to the church and giving God what is his, I know that I had the right to claim my blessing. So no matter what is going on in my company or in the economic state at the moment, it cannot affect me. As a tither, God said that he will put us as head above those who do not serve him. So I was not accepting the words that she was saying. And after she explained to me the situation with the company and that they had a meeting and they decided this, and that the next day they were going to send out an email to everybody so all the UK staff would hear about it and people would be very disappointed, she turned to me and said that, but we have seen something extraordinary in you. You are an extraordinary employee, and we were told that we could nominate one person in the team who we thought was deserving of a bonus. Not everyone else in the team will get it. There will only be one person, and that person is you. So through getting that, I thank God, because she said that, this is something that we don't normally do. It's not something that they would give, but because they've seen my perseverance, they've seen the work that I do, that they are going to give me the bonus because I stand out amongst everybody else in my team. So I give thanks and glory to God because I am not deserving of this. It's through my tithe, giving God what is his. He has taking care of my financial life. I don't have to worry about my financial life anymore. God is blessing me continuously, and now I can go to the shops and buy what I want. I can give the offering that I want to, knowing and resting assured that God is in control and my financial life can only get better.